Hello, beer sippers, and welcome to the Master of Puppets Grand Advent Calendar. It's the third of Advent.
Greatest calendar.
Let's light the candles from last year because we're environmentally friendly.
Environmentalists.
Boom. Are you ready for your surprise? You should put your phone on silent because this has happened a lot today.
It's a lot of people that loves me.
Yeah,
they want to say hi.
So you don't need extra love today.
Okay.
And you're getting a lot of liquid love.
On silence now.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho.
The magical Christmas towel.
Another present for me. Just for me.
Yes.
Oh, it's for
no,
you as
for
well?
you, me,
okay.
and you.
For you, me, and you.
For me, you.
Oh, classic.
What is this?
Oh,
More Christmas beer.
More Christmas beer.
But it's not something. It's going to be unfocused. What is it?
What is it? It's Stille Nacht.
But look at this.
Oh, it's a Special Reserve 2021.
Yes, this is the Reserve. Have you ever had the Reserve version?
I've never had the Reserve version.
That's what.
Never
I was
had
sure
this.
you never had it, so I thought it would be fun to share with you.
I've had a lot of Stille Nacht, and it's a classic, and it's amazing good beer.
Yeah, it's a Belgian strong ale where they use caramelized sugar and nugget hops, but they also are famous for making Reserva version of their beers, versions.
Yeah.
And we got to give a thanks to Bad Seed Brewing for supplying this.
Oh, really?
This is a gift from Frederick. So this is the 21 vintage of Stille Nacht Grand Reserva. And you know what? The Grand Reserva is finished in wine barrels for a long, long time.
Wow.
And do you know what happens in those barrels?
No.
The beers get funky.
It gets funky. So it's a funky beer.
So it goes from clean to wild.
Okay. It's
And
a wild beer.
Some of the Stille Nacht Reservas are some of the best, like strong Belgian beers.
It's like when I think about a Christmas beer, this is kind of still. This is Stille Nacht. It's like OG.
Brewery de Dolle, some of the OGs of brewing in Belgium.
Yeah.
And this is the 21 vintage. It's usually Amarone barrels, but it depends a lot on the vintage. So I'm just gonna try and look it up here. And you shouldn't just move it around too much.
I know.
Because of the sediment. But it's basically what this is just, as I said, it's aged in wine barrels. It doesn't say with this one, but what it was, it's just this various barrels, so maybe it's a blend. Because they had a couple of years where they released like barrel specific stuff where it's like this is Amarone barrels, this is Pinot Noir. Maybe not, it wasn't Pinot Noir. But it was general French wine barrels. I can't remember. I just remember Amarone, which is not French, this is Italian. It was French wine barrels. It's been Italian. It's been all kinds of stuff, I think. Yeah. Maybe it's only been Italian. And I'm just saying shit because I don't remember. But I know Amarone because I remember seeing that on labels. But
correct him if he's wrong.
Yeah. And what's cool with these guys is that they also use originally for the Urbier, the original Rutenbach strain for the Reserva version. And I actually also have the Reserva version coming in 750. But those are for aging because they are fresh vintages. But let's try this one. So bottled in 23, put in barrels in 21, I guess. Yeah. So that is 2 years in the bottle?
Yeah, 2
or in the barrel?
2-3 years.
Bottled in June last year. So it's been a year in the bottle. Yeah. And we got to be quick now because these beers are heavily carbed and this is not cold. So maybe I should actually open it close to the glass so I can pour quickly. Because sometimes the Dolle beers are extremely aggressive on CO2.
Let's see.
So we'll do this.
That was anticlimactic.
Yeah. This is, if you've ever had a Dolle beer on draft, you will know the struggle. But this is the Reserva. I'm looking forward to this. Thanks a ton, Frederick, for the bottle. So pours. I tried to not get sediment in, but I couldn't help. I mean, they're slightly hazy.
Yeah, a bit.
But what you see, look at the bottom. The bottom part is really hazy. Yeah. But it's golden. When this has been in the base beer is golden, but when it's been in the barrel for a very long time or in the bottle, it gets quite dark because of oxidation. So this means it's fresh. You can also see, look at the bubbles.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot.
High. Our English gets worse. High CO2, white head. Yeah.
Let's try it.
Let's try it. The aroma. Ooh, Vignes.
Yeah.
Stewed fruits, pear. There is a sharp acidity to it that's not normally in Stille Nacht.
No, it isn't, but it's actually...
It smells really pleasant. There's notes of cider.
There's cider and a bit funkiness as well.
Yeah, like a soft funky nut. Funky nut. Creamy wood, vanilla.
Like a bit oaky. Oaky as well.
Like, this smells so old money. It smells like really strong Belgian beer with the funky notes. The ABV on this is also quite high. It is, I think it's like 12%.
12%? Is this 12%?
Yeah, it doesn't smell like it.
What?
Very Vignes. There's almost like nuances here, a sweetness in here that reminds me of muscat grapes.
Yeah.
Muscat or Gewürztraminer. Like sweet, condensed, juicy, grapey notes.
But it smells so tasty.
It smells really tasty. Lots of oak, lots of some caramel notes too. Stewed fruitness, a little bit of a Belgian spice, but like that's low. What's dominant in all? It's all
spice.
Phenolics from Belgian yeast, like spiciness, pepper, cloves, or stuff like that. I think maybe some white pepper here, but
very complex.
Very complex, very nuanced, very layered. By the way, taking that, my nose is back. I should have done that from episode 1. Yeah, green apple cider.
Yeah.
And then again, I think although it's red wine barrels, it reminds me of like the sweeter Alsatian grape varieties.
Yeah.
If you have like late harvest, Gewürztraminer and stuff like that. I think smelling this, I can smell that this is something my girlfriend would hate. Are you tired? You're yawning.
No, sorry.
Yeah, it smells good. There's some leather notes maybe too. Let's try it.
That's right.
Reserva. Chance, cheerio.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
That is so different.
Christmas came early.
This is sour and funky as it's so different than the regular Stille Nacht.
Incredibly different.
Fucking amazing. It's like really dry.
Wow.
All the sweetness is gone.
Completely.
And then it's just like loads of wine characteristics.
Wine, and then oak bell.
And oak and funk. Like, this is fucking delicious. Like, I think the best at Dolle beers are when they do the Reservas. I love the classic ones.
This is the best Stille Nacht I've ever had. No doubt about that. Wow.
The 750 I'm getting, we should try and age for a few years.
Yeah.
And then pop it and see how it is. But it's so different. There's lactic acidity.
Wow.
You know, it's not a clean beer anymore, but the hops are still somewhat there. There is some hoppiness to it. There's still a little edge of sweetness, which is fucking crazy because it's been in the barrel since 21. But there's an essence of sweet, almost juicy malt to it.
Yeah. It's actually, I can't even find the right words. It's just so well balanced as well.
Yeah. Yeah, for 12% fucking
For
wild
12% beer.
Yeah.
You don't, I mean, wow.
It's got like, and the funk, it's not necessarily like crazy, intense, funky Belgian notes, but it's like almost like a lightly funky natural wine.
This is just such a treat.
It's fucking great. There's so many things going on. There's also leather.
Yeah.
Lots of old wood.
Like old wood and like almost a bit char.
Yeah.
A bit charry.
Yes. Or like a toasted wood.
Toasted wood, yeah.
But it's just vastly different from regular Stille Nacht. But also like it's a much different beer. But it's just amazing. And I think this is like also beer that will split the waters. It's not for everyone. But like if you're into anything funky lambic I think this is a must try.
Yeah, and woody.
Yeah, anything woody because there's a lot of wood character.
There's a lot of wood character, but it really suits the beer. Really suits the beer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Almost a medicinal quality to it. A medicinal funkiness. Old musty funkiness. So quickly summing up with flavors. There's a savory note. Salinity.
Yeah.
on the palate. You can feel savory notes on your lips. Lots of dried stone fruit, apricot, dates, the cider vibes, mulled cider or something. The only spice phenolic that's left for me is black pepper, drying oak, vanilla, leather, these grape nuances that are like kind of like sweeter Alsatian wines, late harvest Riesling or Gewürztraminer or Muscat, but not perfumey in character like those. The layers are awesome. It's a sipping beer, but you can also drink it fairly fast, which is dangerous because 12%.
Goes down pretty quickly. I mean, those 12% is so well hidden.
Yeah. Dare I say world-class beer. And I'm sure not everyone will agree, but I think it's amazing.
I agree.
Yeah?
I think this is world-class.
Let's wait with rating and try the whiskey.
Okay.
That you brought. So tell us about this.
I mean, it might actually pair pretty well.
Because there's salinity in it.
Yeah, I think so too. But
we're being lucky with the pairing.
You can say it. It's a Yoichi.
Yeah.
From
Nika.
From Nika. Yeah.
So Henry and I was supposed to go to Japan when I turned 30, and then COVID hit. But next year, Henry and I are finally going to Japan.
August.
And we're going to eat all the
September?
food. We're going to do it in the autumn.
Yeah.
Early autumn. We eat all the food, drink all the whiskey, drink all the beer. It's going to be amazing. So this is from Nika, and this is their single malt called Yoichi from the Yoichi distillery. It's a lightly peated Japanese whiskey. They talk about how they use direct coal-fired distillation methods for this. And it's subtly smoky with lots of fruity floral aromatics. We got candied citrus fruit, lemon, orange. That pairs well with that. Licorice, nutmeg, ginger. This dried twig and roots, cardamom. Okay. Well, it actually sounds like this will pair very well with it.
I think so too, actually.
Especially the salinity and all the fruitiness. So let's check out some
Japanese. Irish and Japanese whiskey.
45%. Yeah. Japanese whiskey. Awesome that we're just doing whiskey this year, actually.
We're
all over the globe.
All right.
So yeah, golden.
Golden.
Soft smoke, lots of salinity, savory,
of salinity.
Umami. This smells like it will pair quite well. It smells like this will boost the flavor.
I think so too, yeah.
Of the Stille Nacht Reserva. Savory, ocean-like notes for me.
Yeah, it has a lot of. That was also what I was thinking. That it's like very salinity.
Lots of spice.
Yeah.
Too. Not like rye whiskey, intense like funky
no, it's
spice.
Very it's very different from Irish whiskey.
Yeah. It smells like a Scotch, basically, I think.
Yeah.
But maybe more like softened.
Yeah.
It smells really good. I see herbal aromas and all this. Let's try it. Cheers. Lightly smoky.
Yeah.
Super lightly. Very savory.
Yeah.
Very oceanic.
Yeah. It's very umami.
Peat sitting there on the palate. I think up front, you get some of the fruitiness and spice. Then it fades. Then it's a lot of smoke. Or not a lot, but soft smoke. Yeah. And then the spice comes back. The spice sitting on the average with the smoke.
Actually, pretty good.
Very good. I think this is a very good introduction to smoked whiskeys.
Yeah.
Because the smoke is balanced. It's not like intensely smoky. No. Although I love me some smoke.
Yeah. But I think this is really pleasant smoke.
Yeah, it's pleasant, it's soft, it's a good peat. Let's try and have a sip now of the beer. It makes the beer extremely salinity. Savory. Wow. Huge umami bomb all of a sudden. That's really interesting. I think the last two whiskeys, I think in general the complements have been good. Maybe the last one didn't pair.
No.
But the first one paired well. This one is maybe the better pairing because it feels like this helps boost some of this.
Yeah.
The salinity of the whiskey makes this more savory and boosts all like the barrel notes of this.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is almost a perfect pairing.
Yeah.
This is a fantastic sidecar.
Yeah.
But I would still say this is the best beer today and it's world class. So for me, I will give this a 95. Stille Nacht Reserva from 21. This is fucking awesome. Yeah. It's so awesome to try this again. I haven't had one in years. But I think this is world class.
I agree. I agree on the grade as well.
Awesome. We forgot to rate the other whiskeys. We got 1.5 thumb up. I'll actually say the other one 1.5 thumb up.
I'm just gonna give that one thumb up.
The other one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. This 1.5 as well.
I think I'll also do that. Save the 2 thumb up because maybe it's not a 2 thumb. It's not like the best fucking whiskey we've ever had. Yeah,
but again, you get a lot of
bang for your buck again.
Bang for your buck again.
Especially because Japanese whiskeys can be really expensive. But I would say best pairing today and the best beer.
Yeah, I agree.
Third of Advent. Drink some Dolle Brewers. Get some Stille Nacht.
Do it.
Amazing
and
stuff.
It's so.
Get
I mean,
Reserva
the normal one is so easy to get.
Yeah,
you can get
and
that
the normal one's
everywhere.
awesome. But the Reserva here is just a different beer.
Yeah, it is, and it's amazing.
It's fucking lovely.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the 3rd of Advent. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We're gonna be back in a week with the final episode, with the final beer and the final spirit.
Yes.
So if you guys enjoyed the episode, give it a thumbs up as always. Comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page, all this social media jazz that I didn't say in the past. And we're gonna say, on the 3rd day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 1 glass of barrel-aged beer, 1 sip of Japanese whiskey. Cheers.
Cheers.